smoke's full and he just gives up the site. And that's because Nico does end up going down first, right? Leaving a 5-on-4 open. And NIP, they're just playing the numbers game, trying to get back in on a retake now. Hunter holding from the top of car is good to find that equalizer.
Look at the smoke.
Oh, that's awkward. Amanek with the double up. And yeah, the smoke fade. Looking lovely.
How does that happen? How do both players just sit there face to face, embraced in the smoke? G2 take a pistol, and I'm surprised they get out of there with 4 alive, considering they go in. And the Deagles to do some damage. And G2, these start of these rounds are so slow, so passive, just waiting for a move. NIP have not giving them anything, though. Molotov down, Nork pushed out. That's a kill from Rez. How does he do it? Grabbing a gun after the Max 7 kill. Nexa tries to keep pressure at B as a fallback contingency for G2, but this bomb is committed. Jax, very, very dangerous move. Out boiler back to mid, and he'll hold on, wait for his team.
Yeah, Moto Smoke getting thrown in, and these Mac 10s, UMP attempting to just walk on out. Over at Arch side, Nork lies in wait, and, well, Nexa gonna learn it the hard way, doesn't he? Smoke down at short side as well. They got to try and go over this into the Deagles. The force buy for NIP is looking like it's going to find this round. There's very little time left. They do clear out one, and the bomb plant looking to come through. Hampus just runs him down, and Nork is there holding the cross. So NIP, they force up, they find the round. Over pushing, over feeding, giving G2 ways in. Nice nades. Rez still stands though in the pit and getting one off the flashbang. He's going to drop a smoke. They don't have mollies for him. It's just about closing the distance. And Nex has done that to 1. Rez still standing. Good flash from Nork, and Rez can double down. That's more than enough in that position. But you now have armed your opponents with an M4. Hampus needs to put them to rest before things get out of hand. And Amanek can't plant the bomb, but he does kill Plopsky coming through that smoke on the fake. Nico with the cross covered. Amanek can now stick, and lots of noise being made from short. Nico turns from the flash, and Amanek will steal it instead. G2 not prioritizing the plant, and that was the right call to make. They've got all the kills, and it's only Nork left. Oh, you're going B? Nork realizing it's the B plant. First tries to deal with Nico, and I say he realizes it's the B plant.
Are you sure about that? Guys, there it is. Oh, the kit, yep. And there's an M4 in pit. I mean, this is done, right? This is unwinnable, surely. The time is going to be so annoying, and Amanek is tucking. If Nork makes noise, which he has to at this point, Amanek can just dodge and avoid. His plant is so open. Yeah, it's your best bet.
Yeah, stick it.
Nope.
Oh.
Great round for Amanek, though. Eagles out. Take a breather. G2 have run a painfully slow T-side right now, and it's getting more and more painful. Headshot to Plopsky. Hampus with the AK dinked. Miss smoke coming through on the roof, I presume by Nexa, but it's not a worry because they've got all the kills. Oh, he pre-fires it, and then he finishes the job. Jax doing it all on B. Nexa providing some cover, and Jax with a 4-piece. Welcome back to the server. G2 4-1 up.
Holding on to the back. And Hunter, man to open up this round, is now looking to try and take it even further. I think he saw the silhouette of a player in Graveyard there, trying to first go and deal with a library man, and now getting the attention off of the short side. ZTR causing them problems, but deeked by Nico. And now Nork tucked in, trying to deny this bomb plant, swung by Hunter, who was just taking this round by storm. Look at this. It's just, family Counter-Strike. There's no getting around it.
Oh,
all right.
Jumping and spotting and then getting the kill off. Nico, will he stick with a D again? Forget the AWP, who needs it? It's Nico with 2.
Oh, looking like a fast A play. Nork might have been blinded, but he still strikes 1 from the tally. The rest of the gang moving in fast. ZTR at long, going to get pre-fired on the corner. And that forces him back into the crosshairs of Jax. They keep getting aggressive, they keep getting in the face, but Nork is good on that AWP. 3 in the round, a very, very fast round of that.
Amanek's on long. He could go CT. There is, of course, Rez behind his smoke, and he's got a one-way. That is cheeky for Rez. Oh, dear. Freebie, you take those. Jax finished off, and Plopsky with a little bit more, but Hampus can't hold on. B rotate coming in for Rez, and G2 are already here.
Oh, Rez looking like he wanted to go through the smoke. Nade to follow up as well. Only a little bit of chip damage as the bomb plant is coming through, but Rez has helped leave this in a 3-on-2. A good spot for NIP to find themselves in.
Nexa trapped in the bomb site. The bomb is planted for Hunter. Nexa tries to get ahead of them, tries to swing in. Now Hunter left in this clutch. 2 coming in from the ruins, and Hunter closing the gap, getting down into the pool. The bomb planted for Banana. He's hoping that makes them discount him, but Rez goes on a real tear.
Beaten up, bullied and bruised. Plopsky wants to finish it, and he might get exactly that. Hunter in the corner, they boost up. Always got to be careful with the spray. He's a close player, but he has support. Not that he needs it. Plopsky with 2, and it's time to get out. It's time to skate away, so he will with a 3rd and leave it up to Plopsky. Hampers back at the site, low HP. Nico cordoned off by the Molotov, and no bomb either. He'd love to get free orb. And there it is.
Oh, Nico, 4 HP though. This should be the end of him, and there it is. Hampus brings him to his knees.
For a second.
Where the apps drop, though, the flashes are good, and Amanek is already down in the pit. He sees ZTR and keeps him at 1 and 10. Now from the pit, him and Jax doing damage, and tucked in inside of this bomb site is Rez, who's going to have to do it all. Only good for 1. On the back of that, on the back of the fact that only 1 kill comes in from that A site hold, it's the save immediately. Yeah, these crossfires are pretty brutal, right? Especially this one between Nork and ZTR. Nork gets the attention. Hampus has even gone through the Moto smoke. And so between the 3 of them, they're able to lock in that round for NIP.
And that's not going to change. Flash into mid, they go quick, avoiding the triple B setup. This is a nice call for G2, but they've got to get the kills. Rez on top of the boost. Oh, he's falling off. And yeah, finally finished. The Molotov from Hunter takes down his teammate. It was such a mess in middle. And now G2 losing a kill to ZTR, a down a man. Uh-oh. From bad to worse, from 5 on 4 to 4 on 3. 50 seconds and G2 are going to come and join him. Oh,
Hampus just deletes Jax, and wow, Amanek's gone from the long crunch, so it is just Nico blindsided by Plopsky. NIP never falling for this, right? Always keeping bodies in this A bomb site. A good read on what G2 are looking to do.
At least the default that they were showing at the beginning of the map, they were really, really nice, and now NIP is starting to take space. Now they know that G2 are going to go back to B, and they made the perfect call, rounding the corner. Jax is traded by Nexa through the wall, and the mid push is denied. So G2 keep up that strong default that got them here in the first place. And now they can just hold. Sit back, relax, 4 on 3. The pressure is on NIP. Oh, no.
Yeah, this is a very weird round for ZTR, right? He is the make or break of NIP in a round like this. And if he gets usage out of it, if he hits a good timing and is able to reclaim some of these numbers, that could make all the difference.
No.
But the timing, oh, devastating. Hunter and Nico, they deal with him, the 1A player. And while he does get away with some damage, that maybe gives you a fighting chance. That molly, or nade rather, could have been enough to deny the bomb plant. That would have been huge. Instead, Hampus and Nork are left in a 2v4 retake. And while everyone is tagged up, the sheer numbers alone should be enough to see G2 through this one. The molly hoping to force a player out of position, but instead, Hunter is going to wrap around through Boiler, knocks one out of the retake for NIP, and Nork now fighting a losing battle, lines up for Nico, and G2 take 8 to round out the half. We are nice and close, split right down the middle, a competitive series on our plate, and a second half coming up.
And right now, we got a pistol round, a 4-man A setup, similar stuff to how NIP started, and in fact, maybe the opposite. Norg finds Amanek in middle. It's a T-side opener, and that's only going to sell this fake further as they set their eyes towards B. Nico has a molly. Careful not to use it too early. They're only poking and prodding right now, but he holds his metal. Oh, that's a trade. Bomb drop by Jax, and they push in. G2, no fear. Maybe they should have had. Rez has got the kill. Out Boiler comes ZTR, and he's picking up the pieces as well. Rez helps, and forget which bomb site you're going to. You probably have them both at this point. Nico peeking into Banana. Plopsky's found him, and that's the kill to find NIP a pistol round. 8-8.
Yeah, part of the beauty of this setup, right, is even when they hear that Molotov, Jax is meant to be there to wreak like a bunch of havoc up on top of the boost.
Yeah.
But turning from that flash gets him killed. Hunter, the only man inside of this bomb site, right? While all this has been happening, Amanek is now holding long, and that is not a position that G2 have got to worry about. So it's all eyes onto Hunter. Lots of bodies coming his way. Up through short, through the apartments. Good for the first. And low HP on Plopsky. Hunter just trying to buy time. And he's doing a very good job at that. They're wrapping all around. Hunter not giving up, not done yet. And finally silenced by ZTR, but he's still done enough to lock in the round. Great stuff from Hunter. Right now, it's NIP up in the nosebleeds in the apartments. I'm going to look down into this bomb site. The nade is good. ZTR caught by it. And a 4-man stack over in A. That's all because Hunter's got some aggression down Banana. So you're walking into a stack and getting churned up for it. Nico turning them to dust. It's Nork lost alive out through the apartments. Well, he has dealt with Nico, the man who completely dismantled his entire team.
Now Nork coming in from mid, 20 seconds, unwinnable round, but it's about kills. And going back to the gun, not enough. Hunter's ready. And yeah, G2, they had that round regardless, like no chance, but looking for damage at least.
While Nexa is just waiting for these smokes to fade at Library. Nico is also flanking down through mid. There's a big gap in the Library smoke. Oh no, this could be the undoing of NIP. Instead, they find Nexa through it. 35 seconds. They don't have to commit to A yet. They could even try and go through spawn to B. They've only got to get past Amanek if they want to give it a go. But he hears the footsteps. He peeks ahead of them. And Plopsky removed, leaves it all on Nork. Would love to take this AWP away, give himself a chance. He's trying to bait out shots, but Amanek just nails them every single time.
Yeah, this is not really a surprise anymore for NIP. G2 know exactly what's going on. Smoke down, Molly's follow. Blinded, burning, everything in between. It's Plopsky out. Nexa, he's trapped by his teammate. He's got to flash out. They'll never check Nico if Nexa dies first, but if he stalls it too long, it could be a problem. There's the kill, and Nico swings in for another. Just the AWP on Nork, and no time for it. Get out of there alive. That little double setup, not by purpose, but more by heat of the moment, and heat of the mollies at the back of B, but it works. They never check for Nico.
And NIP completely given up mid. They are going B at this point in time. G2 taking a gamble. This is exactly what they wanted. This is what they've been planning for since the start of the round, especially with Hunter boosted. Having this crossfire between him and Nexa can be brutal. Nexa's bringing the attention away. Hunter hidden up on this boost. There's a kill through the smoke. Amanek good for another. It's a 2-on-3. Numbers dwindling, but here's the push for Hunter, denies the bomb plot as well. And suddenly it's just Plopsky left. This round might be snatched away by G2. He either needs both kills or a bomb plant right now, and it's not going to happen. He might even die after time. G2 up to 15. Yeah, this is nuts. Playing the trigger discipline. You just got to hope it doesn't betray you, and it doesn't like it's going to. He needs to check Banana. There's one. The follow-up. And now he's got the bomb at his feet as well. NIP, they're scratching their heads. Hunter is taking this map away with him. It's all onto Hampus. No idea. Trying to do what he can. He needed an equally heroic play here, and giving up his position, he gets hunted down. Nico there to finish off the job that Hunter started, and G2, they're 1-0 up in this series. It's looking cool, it's looking good.
And G2 not waiting long. They'll be running out of Palace with the smoke on Con. Nork pushed back and spawn. Nice shot for ZTR, but traded after one. And Hunter is now unleashed into the site, trying to get control towards the spawn. Can Jax flash them in, or is he focused on the plant? Flash comes first, and here comes the chase. Nico with one, and the others are pushed back into spawn, giving G2 the plant, but they still need to take more room. And so that second flash and the final bit of util will at least get them the info. They spot one, not two. Rez tapped out of the round, and now down to those spawn players that have nowhere to go.
Oh, and into the slaughter. Just Nork left alive, but not for long.
I love seeing Jax back in the server, man. Like,
there's a bonus round here from G2. And with no head armor on Rez, Plopsky, and ZTR, these SMGs, they could really do some damage in a round like this. Lots of mid utility, but a triple B stack early and a double boost into the apartments. Mac 10 taking the head off of the first, and there's the follow-up. two players without head armor, both domed at the first hurdle, and now Hampus at bench needs to keep his wits about him. He's lost teammates all across the map, dropping the bomb. He's fighting tooth and nail, but Jax is going to go ahead and remove him from this sight hold. Nork is suddenly
just off the fact of how fast those CTs are there. They clear everything, and they don't just fall into the, the problem that teams often do where they kill. And that is the right call. This M4 and Palace spots Hunter, and G2 definitely going to avoid it and commit to this short take into that B site.
Yeah, Hunter's dead to the Deagle, but the B site is the problem. Deeg has dropped Jax on a real tear. Look at this flank from ZTR. He tries to play the trigger discipline for as long as he can, but it's only good for one kill on that wraparound, and Nork might be left to save this M4 again. He's still looking to make some damage happening around like this. A missed shot from Nico, the nade brings him down, but they're already hunting. G2 have dispatched Jax to go through market into window. Nork keeps his wits about him, and now down to the 1v2. Surely not possible, right? Half the time ticked off this bomb. Nork's got to be very, very quick, and G2, they're just not giving him the peek. They're toying with him. Look at this. They're playing games with Nork, and he's not here to play around. Down to the 1v1. Nexa waiting patiently at the back of the site. Swings on out and ends the round. The AWP going to get retrieved as well. Yeah, when this smoke fades, ZTR is in for a nasty surprise. They're already through it. They've crept up onto the stairs as well. Lots of damage to ZTR, but somehow he's still alive. There's the push from Hampus in the meantime, and he's lit them up. The USP to round it out. And
that's what you said.
You want to know where he gets his haircut.
Okay, well...
Rez holding on to the apartments, or Palace rather, and he's dealt with two. Nico was hoping to trade this, and while he's given a chance...
How does he live that?
I don't really know.
The slow fire, the creep.
Is it another flawless round for NIP? It's looking like it.
Wow. Can't see through these fences unless you're at the right angle. Oh, it's not good for you if you play it tight. Nico just using what he can, util-wise. No way he's getting out of here alive. Rez with the third, and yeah.
Glocks and a dream. G2. Oh, there's so many nades ready and waiting. The nade, lots of damage onto two. Hampus padding these stats. Oh, he's on for the ace. And it's real ugly, but there it is. Hampus has got them all.
Going for it, and he's going to get rewarded, not punished. Nico punished instead. Was never ready for an AWP that quickly, but Hunter again up cat. Very fast indeed. He's going to try and stop this AWP from escaping, and Jax helps out. B is now weakened as a result. There's only Hampus here. He's committed, trapped in the corner. Good for one. Never anymore. G2 owned B, and despite the way the round started with the info and the pick from the AWP, it was not enough.
NIP is still nearby. They might give this a look in, but a lot of it is hinging on this engagement at short. Rez not even aware that there was a fight to be had. Now just ZTR left alive. Bomb ticking away, and G2 just not giving him a kill. Out through the window, creeps up on Jax, but isn't fast enough to get away with the kill. Yeah, I like this setup though, right? You're more stacked towards B, because based on the information you've got, that's where this is ending up. But you still have bodies available at this A bomb site. Ooh. Nico, double entry on the AWP, and Plopsky throwing into a world of hurt, desperately calling for rotations around to this B bomb site. Stuck at bench, Hunter's going to delete him. And while there is this apartments flank coming in from ZTR, it's got to be huge and it's got to be fast if they want to get anything from it. But Hunter just comes right back and sniffs out that lurking player.
Oh, dearie me. This might be a freebie. There it is. Doesn't get much better than that. 6-3, no saved weapons. They do have money on the NIP side. Hunter again, so quick. Next, it looked like he's going to flash him through the smoke. Oh, there it is, into jungle. Hampus blind, and he has no idea what's through. In fact, behind him does swivel, taking down Amanek. Hunter on the stairs. Trapped is Hampus. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Hunter doubles up. And the Palace player known about two, they can molly him. Oh, Rez catches from back, and Nexa will at least trade. That's something, but they still know there's an AWP near about in this A site. Plopsky doesn't know where to look, but he does respond with a kill. Still traded. It was calculated for G2, and Nexa, or Nork rather, G2, it gets a bit messy, right? Nexa not covering Con, and a flank coming in from Rez that does kill a player.
Yeah, Nork's able to rotate into CT as well. These Deagles in the site just need to buy a little bit of time, and they're doing more than that. They're getting away with kills all across the board. Nico trying to trade this out. The AWP fires off from CT, so now he knows he's got that to worry about as well, and he needs to start clearing this site. Hunter, in the meantime, is all the way over at B and having a run on this flank. Nico, left up alone, is dealt with, and Nork finds Hunter on the wrap.
It doesn't go well. Oh, Nork, he's trapped. How does he hit it? Hamper's going to help out in middle, and they just bound out. They escape. Oh, yeah, you're dead. No! What? What?
Hits the 180 and makes it look all too easy. Amanek is going to be kicking himself after that one. Nico and Nexa, the Krieg and the AK out through ramp, but hidden in Sandwich, that this is his position, that this is where he lies. So will this get discounted by G2 through the smoke? Nork's deleted one and Hamper's swinging out to round it out. G2 up through middle, retrieving the AK from window. Lots of damage onto the player in the site, and it's the CT peek from Nork that was hoping to save the day. Hunter now able to get this bomb down. They're looking to deny it, and they can't find him in the smoke, so somehow he's managed a bomb plant. Will get put to an end, but still, how on earth do the Glocks get away with 3 kills and a bomb down?
Rez is pushing middle. Jax is trapped to the boxes. Rez has got his dead to rights. Double for Rez. Oh my. Now G2 have to hit B. They have nothing left.
Yeah, AWP's no longer peeking aggressively, instead in market, but still nails the shot. They're peeking before the window smoke has bloomed. And so Nork multi-killing again to put 7 on the board for NIP. Using some of your utility and then saving some for later in the round, but you are very limited. It's not the same as when you have 5 smokes and suddenly it's like everything's open to you. You can throw fakes, you can afford to do that in the early round and then go back to something later. So instead, G2 try and play this round fast to make up for that limited utility, and right into the A site. They've taken bodies, and now they've secured ground with it. Nork and Plopsky left in the retake, a 2-on-3. Smoking Con, Nork gets ahead of it and deletes Nico. Hunter's found lurking as well, and the bomb isn't down yet. It hasn't even crossed into the site. Nexa, this round has started to slip apart for G2, and it's left onto the IGL to try and get it over the line. Plopsky will secure that lead for NIP to round out the half. At 8-7, they narrowly have an advantage moving into the second half of play. Can NIP?
NIP got to be scared of Palace and Ramp, but really the threat lies within CT. And if CTR goes aggressive, he won't be ready for an Nexa who catches him by surprise. Bomb planted, but good luck getting out alive if you're NIP.
Hampus could prove to have a real pivotal position here. Rez as well is just having a fight in the open, and Hampus only being good for one has left it all onto Rez, but with this Glock, he's making it feel possible. Amanek is going to delete any hope of that, and while it almost looks
against the will of NIP, they've got nothing else. Great flash, Amanek peeks in. There's another one where that came from. Plopsky will trade, but Nico is also here with that scout denied by the AWP. Now we know which is faster, which is better, but Amanek is still here and they know it.
Do they? I don't think they do. They dealt with 2 in B, and they know he was here earlier. They finally flushed him out. Plopsky's deep within the site as well, but that gives a 2v2 over. And Nexa's running away. Jax goes in solo trying to make this round happen. Nexa's coming back like, oh, we're going for it, I guess. As now it's down to the 2v1. Nork waiting patiently up in the apartments. Sat pretty on this AWP, waiting for someone to cross into his line, and there it is. Nork down to the 1v1. They're on the bomb, but a couple of missed shots. They're sticking it. And Nexa, he's learned how to defuse the bomb. G2 onto an 11th. We'll see on the minimap. Nexa, number 7, starting to rotate up through CT. He's now nearby, ready to help out at this B bomb site. But G2 might not need any help at B. They're doing a good job of holding on. Nexa's joined forces in the market, and even though Rez trades onto Hunter, they've still got to clear out Amanek. And Nexa is still here floating around as well. He's not able to get that trade. And now this could get out of hand. Amanek, they've got him trapped at bench, and they're able to isolate him, giving over the 2v2. The bomb now going down. Nico's AWP needs to find something, and instead, it's deleted right away. Jax, 1 versus 2. Somehow, this was a round that looked locked in for G2. Where you just needed anyone to land their shot. Nexa, as that first man rotating in, he needed that trade. The moment he dies, suddenly the round is up in the air, right? Amanek starts to feel pressured because a 4-on-3. Amanek has just delivered G2 the best chance at a retake that they have had, and this flash is even better. Nico helping Nexa out. That flashbang combined with the double hold at B, that's made this round possible.
Yeah, but they've lost a 2v5, 2v4, easier.
Oh, so there's a lock-in for NIP, is what you're saying.
It should be, right? Let's see. Don't count them out.
Yeah, I mean, you got Big Nork with this AWP, and he's looking at short. Jax is holding in the market. Plopsky waiting on the other side. Ooh, in with the peek, and Jax gets away with it. Missed shot from Nork, and now they know where this AWP resides. Already in through the market is one. The Nork AWP trying to deliver, but they've wrapped up close. They're in the apartments. G2 gonna grab the defuse with just enough time left to spare. Whew.
So low, a repeat will render him dead. No! He gets the kill again. A headshot to Plopsky. No time to react. And now NIP creeping into A. This 2-on-4 is not as easy as the last.
No, especially not with this double setup in the site. NIP, they haven't had to contend with G2's A site holes. And Nexa, yeah, they know you're there. But it's trying to get this kill on the back of the info, and Jax is on for the ace, and what an ace it would be. Can he get it? In with this swing again, he's hungry. Dear Lord, whoever curses these G2 games, don't let this turn against them. Nah, they're all here, hunting him down. And there it is, living up to his name. He's got to deliver us something big. And now with his teammates joining him in CT, the AWP getting tossed around like it's nothing. Jax is good for 1. That drops the bomb out in the open. Amanek's AWP will deliver a kill as well. Hunter, whilst this round isn't doable, they see a player in the corner. Hunter can spot the barrel, but isn't finally given that peek. Amanek's AWP delivers the next, and now just res down in con. Hunter needs to watch his teammates back and delete it, but the spray is in, and G2 get the round with a second.
Okay, right, back to A. NIP, they're done with the B crunches there.
Yeah,
back to speed,
fast.
they're back to pace, through the smoke, in your face. Nexa's gone. Jack's trying to cover the con, and he's got to worry about his back as well. He can't get a second. Hampus is through, taking room. Nico, this is it. Your round. Your chance to dance with NIP. They leave Palace. No pick for him again. The open plant, and Nico doesn't stop it. It's the second time we've seen that. He does get the AWP out, though. Hunter on a big flank kills ZTR. Does he commit or go back to mid and join his team? That's where the bomb is planted for. It's a nice rotate from Hunter. They're scared of the ramp until the end of the round.
Oh my word, Hampus
Bad man.
looking for the kill, and he gets away with it. Plopsky's beat Nico, and Hunter, knife out, is able to adjust in time. Now down to the 1v1, and Plopsky atop the stairs. Hunter needs to land the impossible, and he can't. 14 to 14, the fast A play.
Favorable fight. Resin has smoke, jumping through as the bomb, and Amanek has it dead to rights with the package at his feet. Pitter-patter go these ninjas in apps if they want to get it back. And Amanek is not giving them the kill through that smoke. He's waiting for the reloads. Jax is even here to spray as well. Do further damage for free. It does hit res. And oh, how all this round has fallen apart. Plopsky bounding through the smoke. Like, it wasn't good anyway, even before that. But that's really the final nail in the coffin that might cause G2 to find match point.
Oh, there's the swing. Orc. Surely this isn't doable. Far bigger than normal. In through the murder hole and held by Hunter. It all gets cleaned up, and G2 are up to 15, breaking the money. Man, Jax is actually alone in A. Like, both other players are in middle. If he dies, oh no! This could get snatched away on a force buy. Slow on the mid-rotator, Amanek and Nico. And now asked to 2v4. Up close is Plopsky at the stairs. And Nico might spot him over this smoke. He looks like he saw something there. Looks like he has a hunch that this man's up close. They need this cleanly. And Amanek will get away with the kill, but brought down low in the process. Still tucked in on the bomb site is ZTR. You've got to go fast here if you're G2. You are running out of time, and they haven't checked the site. Nico left in the clutch, down to a 1v2. He had a very, very quiet game, but on the rifle, he's trying to make it all seem doable. From ramp, Nork has won the round to time, and there's the swing to close it out. We're going to overtime. NIP with a force. Take it all back again, and now we turn back that clock, ready to begin OT in just a moment.
His teammate in Palace, Nexa playing for the bomb plant.
Nexa, please!
No, Nexa's got to leave him. Amanek, you're on your own, bud. In a molly, in a smoke, diving, ducking, weaving, shooting, but only getting tags and nothing more. Nexa's gone too. And into spawn goes Plopsky, trying to close this round. It's only Hunter. NIP looking for 16, and it looks right back at them.
And I can't wait to get in you. There it is. 16 on the board. And that's going to make them suspicious, right? You've just seen him smoke it. So now they're holding, they're waiting. And it's only the tag for Amanek's AWP. Are G2's AWPs cursed? Like, did someone mess around with them before this game started? So any AWP that G2 buy is just faulty. Hampus on the market flank should have this locked in. He should be the man that makes this whole round slot into place for NIP. By Jax, nice and easy, little tap. Nexa trying to hold it from the short side, and there we go. He might be the hero. Nexa, Molly on the bomb, smoke down. They can't retrieve the bomb because of the Molotov. Nexa, he might have done it to them. They try to get back into the site, and it's the ace for Nexa. All 5, perfect play. Delays the pickup, locks it in, and Nexa has got us believing in G2 again. You can't snatch another round away. Aggression at ramp drops the bomb. The info is there early now for G2. And they double up over here at A, but the bomb's now going back, and that's because Hampus has cleared out the B bomb site. Hunter's deleted back in CT, and it's all on Amanek and his AWP, a 1v4. Defending a bomb site that isn't even being taken by NIP. It's just one player here selling this fake. And Nork, he seems very aware. Yeah. Also, when this smoke fades, I wonder if the barrel will give it away.
Oh, no. Oh.
Don't even need the scope, man. Doesn't even need the scope. And this is where these 2 AWPs that were bought into this round, you know, they're not that great for getting you in places. They can get you picks, but in the post plant now, where they just hold these angles, you're hoping that they can come in big. An explosive play out through the market has suddenly flipped a 3-on-5 into a 2v2. Nico holding from short, and Hunter up in the apartments. Smokes down at short side. The bomb is planted for Apps, so all the pressure is on Hunter right now as Nork's been allowed to cross into the site. Hunter spotted, doesn't take the peek yet. The Molotov denies the defuse for the time being, and Nork is just looking for this kill up in the apartments, out through the window. Hunter hounds him down, and G2, they tie us up at 17-17. Oh, only the tag for Plopsky. This is where you're hoping that this AWP of Nico can deal with this short AWP, especially now that the Molotov forces him off of the angle. Hunter holding on to the Apps flank, and Rez might be dead in the water. He took a little run up to this, and Hunter with the patience is there to put him in a coffin. ZTR and Plopsky. And NIP, they really worked hard to grind this game to an overtime. They had the lead coming into this second half, and now it could get stripped away from them right at the last hurdle, unless these 2 look to deliver. A 2-on-2 in the blink of an eye as Nico and Hunter again left in this clutch. Can the family matters get it done? Tag on the smoke, and Nico gets them off the defuse. 2 in the round for him, 2 for Hunter. For a trade, but it never comes in. It never gives him a chance. Barrel. Oh, you can't catch a break if you're Nico. Staring down the barrel of double OT. G2, desperate times, calling.
Now, you're never going to check the back of the site. ZTR, that's the last position you're expecting. It's been called, it's been calmed, it's been spotted and dealt with. Both kills on that A site at the same time. And Nick's at 8 health remaining. He's a dead man walking. NIP, run it right back and bring us to double OT. They just won't give up, man. G2.
And really just take them in for a moment. Just take these smokes in. With Hampus peeking into apartments, he gets that freebie onto Jax. Now the A play coming through and they don't check for ZTR. It's a mow down. Nico all alone, asked to 1v5, and he doesn't elect to take the AWP. Instead, he goes for the Deagle.
He's dead now. Oh, if he keeps going, his legs will get seen. Popsky falls in as Nico's trying to bait shots, and it's going to be NIP.
Oh, the flash at Cap, trying to blind this AWP off the angle, and now they explode through the con smoke. The trades are in, and ZTR's dead in CT. The A site given over. NIP, 3-on-4. This AWP is still alive and can catch this bomb. Still trapped over towards the jungle side, but G2 are doing a good job of not giving these peaks over. There's Hunter with the first. Plopsky not able to trade, and G2, they take 2. And now, right, it's at times like this, you're looking at guys like Rez, Hampus, North to try and make a difference. Jax caught changing weapons, but is still good for the double. You don't know how he's gotten away with it, but he has, and that's the sigh of relief you're willing to take if you're G2. In CT, the AWP of Nico lies, but the flash is going to blind him off the angle. Now the re-peeks in for Amanek, and it's that AWP that finds the first kill. Both AWPs in CT, and Nico, blind, is good for the kill on ZTR. Nork throwing into the clutch, out through Palace, only the leg lands, but it's from Connector that Nexa is here, should be able to save the day. The missed shots, but there's the kill like we all expected. Nice and easy.
Anything but. NIP, they want A once again, but this time the Connector play will only come down to one man. Nico in jungle. Molly goes in there, fast pass. Nico with a first shot. Nexa helps out. G2, the beginning of the end, but Hampus has something to say. Climbing into the window with a couple of kills. Nexa pushed out and legged on the exit. He has got to give up the site, and he does at least catch Popsky going aggressive. There was no flash for that kill. Shoot, Amanek, shoot. He doesn't, and the bomb gets planted.
You thought it was going to happen. NIP just trying to keep it alive. Hampus pushed in to jungle. Nexa ready, waiting, gets that kill delivered to him, and Nork flanked by Hunter. G2, they finally get it locked in. They weather that storm, they grab the defuse, and they take this series 2-0. Recoveries across the board, everyone starting to step up towards the end, and even the AWP starting to come alive to finally counter